Hello, you've tuned in to Music with Purpose. I'm Lisa Catherine, your host. Tonight we have with us two music teachers and their students. Each one student is going to be performing. We're going to start the performance tonight with Joe Casello and his guitar student Dante Strollo. You guys are going to be performing what song?
Blackbird by the Beatles.
Okay. You pretty much ready to go?
Yep.
I think so.
When you're done, come on over and join us, okay?
Thanks.
Okay. Let's hear it.
2, 1, 2, ready, go.
Welcome. Glad to have you guys all here. Let me first explain these folks. Some of them just met tonight, but they all have something in common. They're going to be performing April 16th at our Imagine It event. This event starts with a pre-show of a student showcase, and we actually have 4 teachers that are presenting students. These 2 teachers, Joe and Kimberly, are the newest teachers that are coming to perform with us. I'd like to start with you, Joe, and Dante, talking to you first since you guys performed first, okay?
Okay.
Joe, tell me a little bit about you as a teacher. Let's start there.
I teach guitar predominantly, privately, which means I travel to people's homes.
Okay.
And I've been teaching guitar for about 25 years, formally full-time for about 15, give or take.
Okay.
And beyond that, it's an absolute blessing. Couldn't be happier doing what I'm doing.
I can imagine. I can only imagine that being a teacher, there's all kinds of, well, what would you say is your biggest joy? The biggest benefit, your favorite part?
Wow, that's a great question. It's a long list, and I'm sure we don't have time for all of the joys. But I guess I would say the ultimate joy for me is simply just seeing the look on the student's face when they have clearly gotten the joy out of something they just played with me, whether it's on a stage or in a studio or in their living room.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about.
When they get it.
When
it's
they
like,
get
wow,
it.
I did it. That sounded great. I'm really excited. I took piano lessons for 5 years, and people have heard me talk about it before, and I never got it. I never had that real excitement of finishing and feeling really good about it. So I didn't have a good teacher. You obviously are a good teacher.
Give me a call.
Okay. Challenges.
Challenges. I think that the biggest challenge is for me is the simple adage of you have to learn to walk before you run, because I always want to encourage a student with their enthusiasm, because I think that that's one of the main motivators.
Okay. I can see that.
But at the same time, I have to find that balance where I might want to steer them into a place where they need to be before they play that big piece that they love so much.
And I'm sure each student's different.
Well, that's right. That's right. Yeah, and you have to take it. I'm sure you would agree, one student at a time. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Any suggestions for people that'd like to be a teacher?
This is going to sound really simple, but you have to love it. You have to love music, and you have to love sharing music. And you also have to be willing to learn from your students.
That makes sense, actually, especially because each relationship as a teacher-student is individual. So you have to really listen and work and grow together, I can only imagine.
Absolutely. Well said.
Okay. I'm anxious to talk to Dante, because Dante I've known for quite a while.
Hi.
Hi. I've met Dante, it was 5 years ago? When
Yes,
you were on
yes.
stage, and I was going to show a clip of you on stage when you were 9,
Yes.
but we're not showing that clip. I wasn't able to, but I think that would have been fun. So you've been familiar with Concerts with Causes and actually performing with us. I know when I first met you, I said, keep playing the guitar and keep practicing, and one day you'll get to perform with us. And I couldn't even count, really. Maybe 5 times you've performed with Concerts with Causes?
Yes.
4 or 5
4 or
different
5.
little events, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to read something. In our program, I asked all the students to put a little blurb in there about what music means to them. So I'm going to read what you wrote. That's going to be in our program, okay?
Okay.
I've been playing guitar about 10 years. It would be hard to list all the great experiences I've had playing and performing. My guitar will be with me whatever path I choose in my life. It is my chosen instrument to express my feelings and share my music with others. Now that says a lot about how you feel about your music. What else can you add to that?
Well, I think music is, again, as I said a couple of years ago, it's a great way to express your internal feelings about stuff, and it's a great way to express emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just overall it's a really good thing, and it helps you relax. And when you're sad, you can go play the guitar or whatever instrument you play, or go sing and just kind of just feel better about yourself and feel better about everything. So
I can.
and you can
Go ahead.
make other people happy. That's one of the best things about it. You can make, well, most of the days just one of my parents or Joe, but sometimes it's friends or once or twice a year it's at Concerts with Causes, and I think this is great to make other people enjoy just for a little bit of life, have that escape from reality just to listen to the music. So
Mhm.
I think that's great.
And as students, you guys are, I appreciate you playing at these events because as students, you're inspiring other kids and you guys are getting a chance to perform. It's a good experience for you. We have that nice little stage. But I think what's wonderful about your participation is you're giving back. You're donating your time and you're sharing your talents and really inspiring other kids. So thank you
Mm-hmm.
very, very much. We have another minute or two, and just while I have both of you to talk to you, the benefits of music education. I know there's so many. Do you have something to share as far as I know music education, music uses both sides of the brain. It encourages teamwork when you're working together in a band. What else?
I think it's great for socialization. I think it's a great tool for for students to collaborate with each other and to express themselves through music and let it have a major impact, positive impact on their lives. And you know, it's always great that when you're able to play a piano or play a guitar with your friends, you know, it's wonderful. You're the life, you can be the life of the party, you know. So it's great, and you're talented, and people love when you share your talent with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, keep studying and keep working on your craft.
Get better and better. Joe, what have you seen for?
Oh, I second everything you just said. I really, really do. It's a blessing to be able to play music. You know, music, I really believe that, again, it may sound simple, but music is a part of the human condition. It's a part of everyone's life. I don't think anybody can say they've ever met a person who doesn't love music, right? And for me and Kimberly to be able to give others a chance to have an active part in that part of life, it's something that again they'll have with them for the rest of their life, and it will shape their lives, not just when they're playing their instrument or singing their songs, but everything. Like Kimberly said, that socialization. You know, it's a connection. You know, it may sound a little bit spiritual, but I really believe that. And that's why I think we're blessed to be able to be a part of that process.
I can only imagine, really. And I know I was just had a conversation with someone the other night about how they're cutting the music and arts out of the schools so much. And she was telling me about years ago they had a program, they integrated music with mathematics using harmonics. So I just think music education is so special, and and I always love asking, and that's why I have you guys here, a chance to talk about why music is important and you know how music affects you guys. We're going to take a little break, and then I'd like to talk specifically to Kimberly and then to Thomas, and then we'll have a performance by you after that too. So we're going to go for a little break real quick, and we'll be back.
Strong drink have been known to change the way you think. When
For more information, visit the Augusta Curtis Cultural Center in Meriden.
strong drink have been known to change the way you think. When you wake up, you'll be in some pain. And I doubt
We are back, and now I get to speak to Kimberly Hester Tabor. I did practice that.
It's okay.
Kimberly Hester Tabor.
Yes.
I got that right. I'm going to read your bio, if that's okay. All right? Kimberly began studying ballet at the age of 3, and while pursuing her love of dance, she continued her training at the Joffrey
Yes.
Ballet School, Dance Theater of Harlem, and the School of American Ballet. Her Broadway credits include The Producers, Titanic, Crazy for You, and The Will Rogers Follies. She has extensive regional theater credits and has also starred in the European Tour of Sophisticated Ladies. She has worked for many years as a fashion model for top designers in New York, Paris, Germany, and Japan. She was represented by agencies such as The Elite and Ford Modeling Agency. Oh, cool stuff. Kimberly was a soloist with the Duke Ellington Orchestra in Milan. Is that how you
Yes.
say that? And New York City. She has appeared in numerous TV commercials, films, industrials, music videos, and print ads. She has also recorded several spots for radio and documentaries. It brings Kimberly great joy to have the opportunity to foster and educate young dancers, singers, actors, actresses, models as they pursue their dreams. That's a really awesome bio.
Thank you.
You've done a lot of wonderful things. I'm honored to be sitting here with you. Seriously. Tell me why music? Why is music special to you?
Music has been a part of my life since I think I was in my mom's belly and she was singing in the choir. And from the moment I first started hearing music in my household, I always loved it and I always wanted to sing. And I would sing all day long and all night long. And then as time went on, I sang in my church and I sang in every glee club and chorus that I could be in. And then realized that I wanted to pursue being a performer in college. So I was a music major, and then went on later to have a career in the theater for many years, and just love it. It's just a part of my life, and I feel like it's a way for me to touch others and to really just reach out. I just love it.
It's who you are.
Yeah, it's me. It is me.
As a teacher, what's your favorite part of being a teacher?
Oh my gosh. When I look at my students from the beginning till sometimes the end, especially my kids that go off to college, and then I have to lose connections with them because they're way far away. But when I watch their growth, it's so rewarding. And I believe in them. And when they start believing in themselves and knowing that hard work pays off, and that if they keep trying, they'll work it out, it's just so beautiful to see them grow.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. It's like, your own child.
Yeah, yeah.
You have a million kids
Right,
because of being a music educator. It's just incredible.
And again, each student is different, and
Yes. So you have to differentiate.
Right.
Some go at a different pace, and we have to let them know. I think kind of Joe was speaking to this, that they have to sometimes, we have to steer them one way to get them to the big picture, that where they have a dream that they're shooting for. We have to guide them along the way. And sometimes, they want to go faster than they should, but
well, that kind of brings me
Rein
to
them
my
in.
next question. Challenges.
challenges, yeah. Because every student is so different, you really just have to make sure that you meet the expectations that are needed to make them successful, and to let them know that they can be successful. And just know the positive impact that music can have on their lives, and just hope that they will continue with it and not just give up their talent. It might not be something that they want to do for the rest of their lives as a profession, but it still can have such a major impact in your lives, even in a setting just with family and friends and colleagues.
So really watching the kids and helping to get them maybe back on track if they're not, and
Yeah.
help them to develop what they do and don't want to do as careers or not. But just help them inspire
Just
their,
help them
their
to
love
grow.
of
Yeah.
the music.
Just watch them grow.
I want to be a music teacher, but I have to learn to play or sing first. My musical talent is appreciation. People ask all the time, because I have this music organization, are you a singer? Do you play an instrument? No. I try to sing sometimes, but it doesn't work really well. But my musical talent is seriously appreciation. I appreciate all you guys.
And thank you for this and everything
Oh,
that you do. You know,
Thank
you have a musical talent beyond what you describe.
It's appreciation.
Thank
That's
you.
I think that's the
Great.
best way to
Yeah.
explain it.
And you're making a difference.
Thank you.
Positive.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Well, Thomas, last but absolutely certainly not least,
Thank you.
Thomas Mueller, everyone. On our intro that we did use the picture that you had sent us of him in costume when you played Bert, right?
Yep.
And Mary Poppins. Can you tell us what that's like?
Oh, it was just an amazing experience, both on stage and off stage. Like, the people that you're with, they're like, you could call them your friends, but they're really your family. You're there for many, many hours, always practicing, and it's just a great experience. And on stage during the performance, as Bert, for the character Bert, it created magic, and you wanted to bring the audience into like a world of just craziness, yet craziness that's like, it's good, it's amazing. So it was overall just a great experience.
You've done other performances with other shows, or is that your
Yeah.
most recent one? I know.
I also did with the Cheshire High School Nice Work If You Can Get It, which was also an incredible show. Just so fun. Like, the experience just keeps getting better and better. I don't know what it will be like next year, probably even better. The choreography is probably my favorite part. The choreography is just amazing, and it's a great experience. I think everyone should get involved in it.
So besides singing, and gosh, you have an incredible voice. There's showmanship and acting performance that's involved with what you do too, which is multitasking.
Yeah.
I can't even sing. Never mind doing both at once. So that's fantastic. What do you want to do when you get out of high school? Are you going to go to school for music or theater? Or?
I'm not committed yet. I don't exactly know what I want to do, but I know whatever I do end up doing, I want it to be revolving around music.
What does music mean to you? How is it special? How does it affect your life?
To me, music is an energy. It's a type of energy. And it could be used in a positive or a negative way, but mostly positive. When you get music, it creates a positive energy that inspires hope and passion, and it creates these wonderful feelings that gives the person who is either listening to music or actually doing the music just strength, and it makes them get through anything. If you're feeling down or you just want to relax, say you got a lot of work, you just go listen to music, play music, sing, it just goes right through.
So I think both you boys agree that music helps you get through emotions, or
Yeah.
good ones and bad ones, and you both seem to really enjoy performing and getting a response and helping other people,
Yeah, definitely.
entertaining
Most
other
definitely.
people. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I have to thank you for being here, and we're really looking forward to having you performing at our event next week. We're going to end the show tonight with Thomas's performance. So, Thomas, you are going to be singing, I have it right here, Grow For Me, The Little Shop of Horrors.
Yep.
I think that's what we're going to go to next. Thank you guys for being here and chatting. We'll say goodbye after Thomas's little event.
Thank
Or
you.
little
All right.
event. I say
Oh.
little event, little performance, and it's not so little because I heard you practicing. It's pretty awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you for being so generous
Yeah,
and
thank
helping,
you.
Oh, you guys are
helping
great.
out
for having us.
You guys
us through our music careers, and also helping people who aren't so fortunate get a start on their music. So
I appreciate
That's
that,
great.
Dante.
Mhm.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you get to watch Thomas Mueller next.
I've given you sunshine, I've given you dirt. You've given me nothing but heartache and hurt. I'm begging you sweetly, I'm down on my knees. Oh, please, grow for me. I've given you plant food and water to sip. I've given you potash. You've given me zip. Oh God, how I missed you. Oh God, how you tease. Oh please, grow for me. I've given you southern exposure to get you to thrive. I brought you back hard like I'm supposed to. You're barely alive. I've tried to add levels of moisture from desert to mud. I've given you prolytes and mineral supplements. What do you want from me, blood? Ah, darn Boris's darn thorns. Hey, you opened up. I wonder what made you do that. Well, I guess a few drops couldn't hurt, as long as you don't make a habit out of it or anything. I've given you sunlight. I've given you rain. Looks like you're not happy, unless I open a vein. I'll give you a few drops, if that'll appease. Oh please, oh please, grow for me.